Coach Howard here with Howard Elite Basketball. Today I got some great youth basketball drills for kids, things that you can use as a trainer with a big group or kids can use individually. But before we get into any of that, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and also make sure you turn on those post notifications so you can know when I drop a video. But let's get right into it. First, we're going to start off with the pound dribble with our right hand. Basically, you want to be pounding the ball as hard as you can, getting that ball control, that wrist control, and slamming it down with your right hand. But anything you do with your right, you're also going to have to do with your left. So from there, we're going to the pound dribbles with our left hand. All right, so you're pounding it. Make sure you're controlling the ball, keeping your eyes up, all those small things. You also can add a guide hand or a guard hand if you like. All right, from there, we switch over and we get to the crossovers. All right, so you're just crossing that ball back and forth. Once again, this is low dribbling, below the knee, pounding the ball, really game speed. If you see any kids that's not doing the game speed, push them to go a little harder. All right, from there we go tween cross. So I always like to do this in front of a line, where you get a line in front of you, you step over the line and you step back. That way you can show that you're moving forward on the tween and back on the cross. So anything you do with your right, you also got to do with your left. So you're going to do your right leg first and then your left leg second like we got here. And you just stepping forward, stepping back, tween cross. From there we go to the 2-ball pound dribble. So you basically pound the 2 balls
put your butt
at the
down.
Same exact time. All right, and you're slamming the balls hard, controlling them, trying to put a hole in the ground. You're grinding it out. You're not making no mistakes, as little mistakes as possible, building up that coordination. Keep your eyes up. From there, you go into the 2-ball alternate, where you're alternating each dribble, one after the other. Same thing, you're pounding the ball, you're staying consistent. Good ball control, good wrist control, keeping your eyes up. Try not to make any mistakes, try not to mess up as much as you can. All right, push yourself, game speed. From there, we go into movement. We're going what we call speed dribbles. You go with your right hand, and then you turn inside. We slowed it down right here to show you which way you should be turning with your right hand. Just like I say, anything you do with your right, you also got to do with your left. So we go back down with our left hand. All right, and you turn inside, and you come on back down. Speed dribble, you need to be going full speed, game speed. Then from there, we go to our speed dribble where we alternate the hands. This is where you should be going your fastest, when you can alternate from one hand to the other, basically like a crossover in front of your body. And then from there, we got our tween crosses. Right leg, of course, we're going all the way down and back. All right, you go down and back with your right leg, and then when you come to your next rep, you go with your left leg. So anything you do with the right side, you also got to do with your left side. In every single drill that we do, you make sure you use both sides of your body. Then from there, we got the retreat dribbles. So what we're doing here, we are exploding full speed, 3 dribbles forward, and then you take 2 retreat dribbles back, and then you cross the ball. How you cross the ball is up to you. You can go between your legs, you can go behind your back. Right here, we just did a front cross, but then on this clip right here, Johnny does a tween cross. So it's 3 dribbles forward, retreat twice. Retreats are super important in getting yourself out of trouble, getting yourself out of bad situations and create space. Now, you put it all together right here. You go 1v1 ball handling, where you guys are just trying to use the moves that you've been working on against a defender. It's always easy to do moves with nobody in front of you, but you got to be able to do those moves with somebody in front of you. So right here, we got Johnny and Ethan. They're going at it. They're pushing each other, and they're going back and forth doing moves, not rushing, just run up the court. They're trying to stay in straight lines and put each other on their back. A huge part of skill development, you know what I mean, and any type of training, especially when you've got beginners, try to make them do it with a defender. All right. Also, don't let them go wide, like running all around the gym. Make sure they're running in tight lines, straight lines, and trying to get straight to the point before they beating their defender. It's good work. It's great work. Also, it's okay to do as many moves as you can. I know people tell you don't dribble as much in real games, stuff like that, but use moves. Put them on your back and work. From there, we start doing our cone work. So now we're doing layups. So we're just starting these guys doing 2-step layups, all right? Making sure their footwork is right. On the right side, they should be jumping off their left foot. So that's the number one thing we're working on right here, is just making sure the footwork is right. Right, left, being consistent, all right? So, and then after you get the footwork right, you can start adding dribbling and moves and different things like that. And we'll get to that as this workout goes on. But right here, we're just doing right, left, jumping off the correct foot, locking it in, making sure the fundamentals are intact. All right, now you add the dribble. Once everybody has mastered the footwork of jumping off the correct foot, now you push the cone back and you go to a speed dribble. Pick up, right, left on the right side. Also encourage big steps. All right, once you do that on both sides, then we can move into some cone work. So what we're doing here is we're doing a slide. Slides are really effective dribble moves that help you make your defender react to you so you can get a little read on them and then you can blow by them. So right here we're just doing a slide. We're attacking the defender, stopping, and then going tween, and finishing with the layup. We're just putting some moves together so that we can master the layup as well. So you just whatever move you want to do at your cones is up to you. This is just what I like to do. I like to make my players a little more shifty, and this slide and this tween are both very shifty moves. It looks advanced, but it's really not that advanced. So on this one, we're doing like a counter move to the slide. So we're sliding. If the defender comes over with us, we attack back the other way. We attack, then we go pound, tween, floater in the middle. And once again, this is all simple. It looks more advanced, but you can do whatever you want at each cone. If you have kids that's even more beginner than what we have right here, man, you can go simple cross at each cone. So whatever you want to do, but this is what we're doing. And also, we're working both sides of the body. So everything we just did on the right side, we're also doing it here on the left side. All of this is very fundamental. There's not a lot of step backs. It's not 100,000 combos. You know what I mean? It just looks a little more advanced because it's not what everyone is used to, the normal. But it's very simple stuff. So whenever you're putting out cones or whatever, I don't really like cones, but I will use them with big groups. But whenever you're putting out cones, try to keep it to where you're not overdoing it. You still want it to be fundamentally sound moves that you're teaching your athletes, especially with beginners. Now, this is a really good drill that I like to use with beginners. It's called partner layups. Partner layups, very easy, very simple. You make two lines. One line is a little bit in front of the other one. One line has a ball, the other line doesn't. You pitch it ahead, and that person makes the layup. They get their own rebound, and then they push it ahead, and then the other person makes a layup. So this is giving you more like transition game-like layup experience, so that when you're in the game, you're getting those wide open looks, you're finishing your layups. Also, it's teaching kids to pass the ball ahead. If someone is in front of you, pitch the ball ahead, pass it ahead. Don't try to dribble it up. So this is a really good drill that you can use for a group, you know what I mean? Also for a team as well. Next, we got full court 1v1. So this is basically the ultimate drill. You're putting it all together. You're putting your moves together. You're finishing layups together. Your ball handling, everything. And you're trying to score against your opponent. What you would notice about these two guys is they're both using their body really well. Johnny is going against Zion right now. He just hit a jump shot. So the rules is if you come down and score, the other person gets a chance to come back and score. If they do not score, the person that scored first will win. So both guys are pretty solid with their handle, and they're trying to work their way up the court and score on each other. It helps you with defense as well as it helps you with your ability to score in the open court. Right here you got Kobe and Ethan. Cody does a great job of using his body right here, bumping them off. Good ball fake, finish, nice. So once again, Cody scored, so Ethan has a chance to come back. If he scores, then they'll go again, and the next point will win. If Ethan does not score, then Cody gets the win. So that was good defense by Cody. Ethan missed a shot. Cody wins. Now we got Kobe going against Marvin right here. Now Kobe did not score right here, so it's Marvin's ball. If Marvin scores, then Marvin wins. Kobe's playing good uptight defense, and that's what you really want to encourage your kids to do. Play good uptight defense, learn how to pressure the ball, and it also teaches the person with the ball how to deal with pressure. Marvin's going in straight lines. He's not trying to use the whole court, which is great. Because in the real game, you're not going to have the whole court. Good finish by Marvin. So he won that because he scored. The games are going to one, literally, unless the first person scores. If you get a steal or something like this, it's good to check it so that way you can work on your skills, work on your game, and then try to go score. That's a great move. Johnny and Zion going back at it again. Doing a good job of using his body. Retreat dribble, getting himself some space. Zion also is doing a pretty good job playing defense. Another jump shot and goes in good. So Zion needs to come back right here and score in order to keep the game alive. Use your body. Good score.